wrestling match based on the book of Genesis, chapters 32 to 33 and chapter 35.
Years later, Jacob is married and has many sons. God tells him it is time to return home. Jacob loads things on camels and herds his flocks together. Soon the caravan with his family and animals is on its way. On the way, he has a wonderful vision.
An army of angels. The army of God is camped beside me.
The angels comfort Jacob, but as he gets closer to home, he begins to worry about his brother Esau, who once planned to murder him.
Right ahead of me, and look for Esau. Tell him I'm coming home with my family and flocks. Tell him I hope he will forgive me.
The scouts return.
We saw Esau. He's coming to meet you with 400 men.
Jacob is frightened, but he is also shrewd. He divides his caravan into 2 parts. Then he sends servants ahead with presents for Esau.
If Esau attacks one group, the other can get away.
And when we meet Esau, we will give him your generous gifts of goats, camels, cows, and donkeys. He will be very impressed.
That night, Jacob prays, confessing his sins, admitting his fear, and asking for God's help. But still, he cannot sleep.
My family would be safer on the other side of the river.
So in the middle of the night, Jacob moves his family.
You will be safer on the other side, Rachel.
I wish you would stay with us.
But Jacob needs to be alone. Later that night, as he prays, he feels himself wrestling with a mysterious stranger. The struggle is fierce, but Jacob does not give up until the stranger blesses him.
Your name will not be Jacob any longer. Instead, you will be Israel, which means God wrestler.
The next morning, Jacob is limping because he hurt his hip wrestling with the angel. But Jacob is happy because he knows God has blessed him. Jacob goes confidently to meet his brother Esau.
Jacob, my brother, I am happy to see you again.
Esau, I'm so glad you don't hate me anymore.
Proudly, Jacob presents his family.
This is my wife, Rachel, and my son, Joseph.
It's good to see my brother's family. God has really blessed you.
After feasting together, the brothers say goodbye. Jacob heads toward his father's home in Hebron.
Goodbye, Jacob, and greet my father for me.
I will tell him you are doing well. Goodbye, and God bless you, Esau.
Jacob's hand trembles as he shades his eyes and looks toward the distant city of Hebron.
Is that where Grandfather Isaac lives?
Yes, Joseph. I pray we are not too late. He is very old.
God answers Jacob's prayers. At the sight of his old and blind father, Jacob falls to his knees.
Father, I am Jacob, your son. Thank God I am with you again.
Jacob, I have prayed for your return. Do you have children now?
Proudly, Jacob presents his 12 sons to their grandfather Isaac.
Father, this is Joseph, and this is Benjamin, the sons of my beloved Rachel.
Be strong, my children, and always obey God.
Years later, Isaac goes to be with his God, the God of his fathers.